The mayor of Denver, if he's going to resist federal law, which there's a long-standing history of the supremacy of federal law, if he's going to resist that, it will go all the way to the Supreme Court.
Senator Rand Paul warned Denver Mayor Mike Johnston could face legal consequences for his refusal to support President-elect Donald Trump's mass deportation plan. Johnston, along with other mayors, has vowed not to help carry out Trump's plan, claiming Denver will remain a welcoming city for immigrants. Paul criticized this stance, saying it would be challenged in the Supreme Court.
I don't know whether or not there'd be a criminal prosecution for someone resisting federal law, but he will lose. And people need to realize that what he is offering is a form of insurrection where the states resist the federal government. Most people objected to that and rejected that long ago. So I think the mayor of Denver is on the wrong side of history and really, I think, will face legal ramifications if he doesn't obey the federal law.
Paul also disagreed with Trump's plan to use the army for deportations.
You don't do it with the army because it's illegal. We've had a distrust of putting the army into our streets because the police have a difficult job, but the police understand the Fourth Amendment. They have to go to judges. They have to get warrants. It has to be specific. And so I'm for removing these people, but I would do it through the normal process of domestic policing.
Earlier, he warned using the military for such actions would be a terrible image and unlawful. He spoke on the topic of confirming Governor Kristi Noem as Trump's Secretary of Homeland Security.
I will not support and will not vote to use the military in our cities. I think it's a terrible image. I don't recommend to use the Army, but I would use the FBI, I would use ICE, I would use Border Patrol.
Meanwhile, Texas Governor Greg Abbott cautioned Democratic lawmakers who resist the deportation plan risk further election losses.
They're doubling down on the reasons why they lost the election.
Yeah.
What the Americans demanded were, for one, safe communities, but for another, to stop the illegal immigration into our country, especially of those who pose great dangers.